plus the freedom of having up to 8 hours of battery life. Now get 0% business financing for 24 months when you purchase Gateway 450 E-Series business notebooks. Gateway, business, government, education. Gateway 450 notebooks feature Intel Centrino mobile technology.
Yellow pencils, yellow post-it notes, yellow boxers, yellow boxers.
$14.
Land career, air career, pedicure, reader.
$137.
2 printers, 2 scanners, 2 tutus.
$540. Keeping business expenses separate from personal expenses? Priceless.
Letterhead, cinnamon bread, envelope.
There are some things money can't buy. For everything business, there's MasterCard Business Card.
Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance with the stars above in your eyes. Fantabulous night to make romance.
315 horsepower, all-wheel drive, and utility when you need it.
The night's magic seemed to win.
The new Infiniti FX45.
You know the sun.
Get ready for some fun in the sun. You could win an amazing spring break vacation from Expedia.com. It's Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway. To enter, watch the Screensavers weeknights at 7. When you see the Martin Sargent at Spring Break feature, log on to TechTV.com. Take the Getaway quiz, and you could be on your way to Key West, Hawaii, New Orleans, Cabo San Lucas, or the Caribbean. Tech TV's Getaway Giveaway starts Monday. Brought to you by Expedia.com. Don't just travel, travel right.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. Always fun when our next guest joins us. The Giz Wiz, Dick DeBartolo, live via satellite from New York City, this time with some gadgets he found deep in the warehouse. We're going back to the classics, right, Dick?
Yes, we are.
The good old days.
Did you save a lot of, stuff from the past?
Yeah, I do, and it's a problem because you run out of space. You have somewhere to store this?
Yeah, I took a room in a warehouse because yes, I have too much. Yes, I have too much stuff. I'll show you. This is something that I got about 10 years ago called the Acclimator.
Okay.
Now, this is a watch that you use for flying. If you're going east, what you do is you tell the watch what time it is, obviously, and how long your flight is, and the direction you're flying. Now, if you're flying east, the watch starts picking up speed, so that during your flight,
it gets later and later.
You don't realize that the watch is changing faster and faster. So when you get off the plane, it's on local time.
Wow.
And the guy who invented it says that by not having to jump your watch 5 hours ahead or 7 hours back, it helps cure jet lag. And the amazing thing is, thanks to a couple of viewers who are on the website, I had done a web search on the Acclimator, but it's now called the Jet Lag Watch, and it still is available. And for just $49, it was $100 when it came out.
All good things get cheaper, just cheaper and cheaper. I tell you, that's like something out of Mad Magazine. I gotta say.
I could show you the demo, but it takes 7 hours, so it's not
no
great
fun.
for TV.
What else you got?
Okay, arm alarm. Yeah. This goes on your arm, and this was made for people on skates. That someone is in your way, you would have a built-in horn.
Oh, my.
Now, this I cannot find anywhere. I did a web search, and some webmaster said it left the web about 5 years ago. It's called Arm Alarm. Maybe with the Segway, maybe people will, get out of my way, I'm on my
It could come back, the arm alarm. See,
it could come back.
If I heard that, I would pick up my cell phone or something. I wouldn't look behind me and say, who's behind me? That sound is not like, doesn't sound like a horn.
No, it isn't, but it will get attention.
Yes.
This is so neat. I got this 12 years ago, and this still is out. This is called Shower Star. Now, generators generate electricity by water flowing over a dam.
Yes.
Well, this person said water from your shower goes through a little generator and powers a little bulb down at the shower head.
Yeah.
So the darkest part of your shower is now lit up. Oh. And this will be your favorite part, Leo. You can shower in color.
Mood pack.
What
mood is your shower?
Okay.
Wow.
And that is still available.
Very 70s.
Now, you and I both love our BeepWear Pro watches.
Yes.
Right. Well, this is the original data link watch over here.
This is the one you held up to the screen, right, and it would program itself.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
Well, we still do that with our beepware watches, and with all the technology of today, people are still amazed to see those flashes.
Yeah.
But the thing is, with flat screens, you can't do that without an adapter.
Right.
So that data link is leaving us.
Right.
But, Leo, I'll show you something really neat that's coming in its place. It's the Iron Man data link. This is what it's going to look like.
Okay.
But what's neat about this guy is what you'll do, it comes with a USB cable and software. And if you don't use a stopwatch or you want an interval timer, you go onto the software and you tell the watch what watch faces you want it to show.
I like that. You could reprogram the watch.
Exactly. And you know, you and I use stopwatches a lot.
Yes.
So what we can do is we can make it so that the first push of a button brings up our stopwatch. If we don't do lap timing, we can leave lap timing off the watch totally.
What do you use your stopwatch for? Just out of curiosity. Because I don't use one that much. I'll be honest with you.
You don't. I won't tell you what I use it for, but it's 45 seconds.
Oh wow, that's more than me. Okay. Oh. What else you got?
Okay, this is very funny. I found this 10 years ago, and it's still available. This is called Extend a Fork.
Yes.
This is for people who want to eat off other people's plates.
Oh my goodness.
But don't want to lean in front of them. What you do?
I love it.
So there you go. So Extend a Fork is still available, and
I need one of those for Megan. We could see if she's done. I could reach over, and you could use a stopwatch too to time your contractions. All right, we need all this stuff for Megan. That's
okay,
good.
I'll send it all out.
Extend a Fork.
This is the most bizarre,
yes.
and I don't think this may never have gotten to the marketplace. It's called Sun Squirt.
Okay.
Now what you do?
Wait a minute. Don't tell us. Let's guess. What do you think Sun Squirt does? It squirts water on you when it gets hot. It squirts sunscreen on you.
No,
you sit on it and it makes a loud sound. I don't know. All right, we give up. We give up.
No. Okay. Well, you're very close.
Yeah?
It has a built-in little timer.
Yeah.
So you take it to the beach.
Yeah.
You set the nozzle for your back or wherever you want to get cooled. You set it for how many minute intervals you want to get your little mini shower.
Who would think this stuff up? This is insane. Of course.
Yeah, I know. Well, perhaps that's why it didn't get to the marketplace.
Wow.
I don't know. And you know what? There's information, everything on your website and my website. I'm also asking people if they've come across a bizarre gadget that they want to share on my website. I'll give away free issues of Mad Magazine if you can send me something that's kind of kooky.
That's great.
And
that's
maybe one day
GizWiz.
you know, I'm coming out your way in May. Maybe we'll go to your warehouse.
I have, I don't. I really don't have a warehouse. I just stick it all under my
we'll
desk.
Go to your closet.
My desk is about this high now. No, I'm out of the closet now. GizWizBiz.com is the website, and you go there and say hi to Dick DeBartolo. If you come up with a crazy, wacky invention, send him an email because he'd like to see more for his warehouse. I can't believe you have a warehouse. That's so cool that you've kept all this stuff.
Oh, yeah, because,
It's history.
It's history, and it's never going to come back
It's
again.
never, thank God.
But I'm coming back again.
And you're coming back. And we'll see you when you come out here in May. That'd be great. We'll have you on.
Okay, great.
Take care,
Thanks.
Dick. It's great to talk to you.
Bye.
If you missed any of these items, they are all real. He probably showed them on TV all over the place, frankly. I mean, that's what he does. Go to thescreensavers.com. Dick's provided a great summary of all these products, and if they're still available, many aren't, but if they are, where you can find them. Stay put. Frankie Muniz is the star of the gadget-laden new movie Agent Cody Banks. I saw it with my kids this weekend and loved it. We'll share his enthusiasm for the latest technology. And coming up next, you can throw away Microsoft Office. I'm going to show you a free program for Linux, Windows, or the Mac when Screensavers continues.
Coming up next, Tech Live, only on Tech TV.
Even a little rain can feel like a deep sea dive.
Fred, the sooner you order that server, the sooner I can change my mind about it.
Can't talk now, Fred. Got a network to crash.
Don't kill yourself, Fred. We don't need those upgrades till tomorrow.
Hey, Fred, the computer says system failure. Is that bad?
Dealing with technology is hard. That's why CDW makes buying it as simple as possible, with a personal account manager who understands what you need and gets back to you quickly.
Fred, someday we'll look back on this server thing and laugh.
CDW, the right technology, right away.
Introducing a new level of performance from Acura. The all-new TSX.
All right, bye.
Looking for really tough virus protection? Switch to new MSN 8. Sign up now and get virus protection that automatically scans your email, plus 2 months free. It's better with the Butterfly. Call 866-TRY-MSN8 today.
Hey.
I just wanted to say, I love you.
Same here. You know, me too.
Ditto.
Hello?
When you can't say it, show it. The Nokia 3650 camera phone. The new love letter.
On the test track, in the lab, and on the set. See the cool stuff first. Watch Tech Live. Breakthrough science, the cutting edge, movie magic, and gadgets of tomorrow. See the technology changing your world every day. Tech Live, weeknights at 8, only on Tech TV. The Screensavers LAN Party is powered by NVIDIA.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. It's always a pleasure to have our next guest on. He brings with him unique, wonderful, wacky gadgets every single time. Joining us live via satellite from New York, the Giz Wiz, and writer for Mad Magazine, Dick DeBartolo. Hello,
hey,
Dick.
Guy, how are you? I'm great. How are you?
Oh, it's great to have you on, as always.
Well, you know, I know it's Help Week at Tech TV this week.
Yes.
But I have some helpful gadgets. But remember, Leo, last time I showed unusual gadgets from the warehouse.
Yes.
And I asked people to email me with bizarre gadgets.
Yes.
Well, I sent out a lot of autographed mads as thank yous. But the most bizarre gadget, this viewer of Tech TV, Screensavers, wrote in and said, go to stupid.com and look for...
Oh, he's got ear lights.
Pedestrian, not ear lights, Leo. These happen to be pedestrian turn signals.
Oh, sorry.
So when you get to the corner, you can signal. When you brake, put both of them on, because you don't want to get rear-ended. I mean, maybe you want to get rear-ended. But not on the street anyway. Yeah. Is that? I mean. They just broke me up to $7. They just kill me.
That makes a lot of sense, especially if people start using segways and things like that. That sounds like a good idea.
You know what? That's the market for them. Okay, so now some unusual things. Actually, this is coming out probably by next week. It's called the MH1, and it is the infrared thermometer.
Oh,
so what you do, it takes 1 second for it to do a reading. I'm just pushing the one I'm holding in my hand. It's 72.5 degrees in here. Wow. Now, they said don't use it as a medical thermometer. I have so many things in my ear.
Yeah, I think,
it reads around 94 in your ear, because but my freezer is 6 degrees.
Wow.
You know, if you're running a processor in your computer and you really want to know, is it too hot?
That's a great idea.
You just aim it down, and as I said, it takes 1 second to do now.
So you don't have to put it next to the thing. You can aim it at something.
You can aim it.
How close do you have to be?
The further back you go, the more area it will cover. So pretty much, you know, a processor, you'd want to be right on top of it. The freezer, I just opened the freezer, just stuck it in. My freezer's running about about 6 degrees. $50, which I think is pretty reasonable.
I think a great idea.
It's called MH1, which stands for Must Have One. Very clever.
Not available yet, though, so look forward to it.
You know what? The guy told me that so many people already are going from my website and your website that it will be available next week.
He suddenly realized, maybe I better finish those. Yes, get back in the workshop.
Paint those things real fast. Right. I love this next guy. This is called the repeater. Now, you're up on the ladder, you're taking your measurements, you forgot the pen and pencil. Well, you don't have to worry about it because there is a recorder in the ruler.
Brilliant.
So all you do is up on the ladder, and a lot of different models, and they're from Zircon, is you just push the little record button, 10 feet, 1 inch, and you just do that with every measurement.
That's
and when
a little optimistic, I think. Let's not brag.
I've been answering all those spam ads, and boy,
it works.
It works. It works. And then when you get back down,
10 feet, 1 inch.
Oh, that's great.
Each time you push the button, it gives you another dimension.
Actually, I write things on my arm and sleep. I mean, that's a really handy idea. I like that.
Is that what that was at that luncheon? I was so
it
embarrassed.
was embarrassing. I know.
I've heard of tattoos, but
10 feet, 1 inches.
Yes, exactly.
It's like an advertisement. Think of it that way.
This guy's neat. This is the flip-up headlight.
Yes.
Now, we've seen a lot of headlights before, but I like about this guy, wear it around the head. As soon as you open it up, it goes on.
Oh, wow.
And it can swivel back and forth, move up and down. So if you're working alone and you need an extra helping hand, this guy, when you close it, it goes off automatically. It's only about $14.
Or wear that with the ear blinkers, then you got headlights and turn
Well, you know
signals.
what? I am.
You're really ready.
I am an express train coming through. Here I come, Pat.
All you need is a stick shift. No, never mind. What else you got there?
Okay, kangaroo light, a great handy light. What's nice about this guy is you can use it as a flashlight. It's called kangaroo because in the bottom is a little light that aims down. So you're going down a flight of stairs, you can look forward and down. You need it as a work light.
Wow.
Move it like that. You need it as a safety light. It has a built-in blinker position. Comes with a 12-volt adapter. Comes with an amber filter for it. And that guy's about $35. Everything is built right into the flashlight.
Was there like a big home improvement show you went to where you found all these?
No, I found a lot of the stuff at the hardware show, and I also went to another show called the Premium Incentive Show, where companies buy gadgets to give away as premiums, and that's where I found the little...
That would be a great premium.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
companies can put their own logos on it.
This is the next one. I think is one for Sarah Lane. What do you got there?
The next one is for who?
This is for Sarah Lane, one of our producers.
Oh, okay. We have the stud finder.
Yeah.
SL. Oh, I can't keep it off me.
Well, it's got her initials in it. It's the stud finder SL, right?
SL.
I mean.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
they knew.
What's unique about this guy is, let me just push the little button here. When it comes across and finds a stud, I'm using the end of my finger as the stud, it will light up to show you where the end of that beam is. Then you go from the other side.
But now we've seen these before. Is this like better in some way than the?
Yeah, you know it has deep scan. So it can go in deep and it can light up red.
It's very handy to have a stud sensor.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's a really good thing to have around.
All right, and this little guy, Sonic Measure. What's nice about Sonic Measure is it can do volume. And it can tell you how much carpeting you need. What's great, you know, Leo, we talked about how small my apartment is.
Yes.
I did BTUs on this.
Yeah.
And for my apartment, I need 4 BTUs to air condition my apartment.
Okay.
So that's a little on the small side.
They have 4 BTUs.
4 BTUs.
I think an ice cube has 4 BTUs.
An ice cube's too much. An ice cube's 7 BTUs.
That's 7 BTUs. Hey, these are all wonderful things. I know you've got links to them on your website,
on my website,
gizwizbiz.com.
Exactly. And I'm having a contest on my website. There's a weird gadget on the opening page of my website, and winners will get an autographed copy of the new Mad magazine, the May issue, where I did the takeoff on 24, the TV show.
That's very funny. And we're all fans of 24 here, and a must-read, the new Mad magazine.
And, you know, I'm coming out to see you in the studio.
When?
I'll be there May 6th.
I can't wait.
They tell me don't tell Leo the date because he won't show up.
Okay. You know, actually, our one-year anniversary is May 7th, so maybe you'll stick around for the party. It's also your one-year anniversary.
It is.
It's our 5-year anniversary, your one-year anniversary.
Exactly. I came out for the gourmet show. I started, and I'm coming out for the gourmet show again.
Stick around.
Okay,
Stick around for the party after, because it's going to be a lot of fun, and you can use the stud finder. It'll be great.
Absolutely. It's $30 a person. Right?
Oh, that's well, you know. Well, I'll spot you. You'll be my guest.
Yeah. Okay. You're my buddy.
Dick, always a pleasure.
Okay. Thanks, pal.
Go to thescreensavers.com for links to all these products and links to Dick's site. And so you can get in on that contest and get yourself an autographed copy of Mad magazine, autographed by Dick DeBartolo. It's one of my treasured items. I got to say, I love mine. Hey, stay put. Martin Sargent's coming up, talking androids, the weird, wired world of androids. And up next, the moment you've all been waiting for. Yoshi reveals his new Monster Box, the Warbox 2K3. When we come back after this quick break.
Coming up next, Enemy Unleashed, only on Tech TV.
When your first name is Armor, you know there's some serious protection going on. Armor All Protect.
Maximum strength Lanacane saves your skin from scratching with maximum anti-itch medicine and antibacterial to help kill germs. Lanacane stops the itch, saves your skin.
I began losing my hair about a year ago. Is it ever gonna stop?
What causes it to fall out anyway? Let's say I'm ready to do something about my hair loss. What are my options?
Why me?
It's hard to know what to do when you start losing your hair. That's where Bosley Medical comes in. For over 25 years, people have turned to us for answers to their questions about hair loss and hair restoration.
So what is natural hair restoration? Where does the hair come from? Is it permanent?
Does the hair actually grow?
To find out, just call this toll-free number. We'll send you this free video and comprehensive guidebook that give you the real facts about hair loss and the choices you have for dealing with it. Financing is available, so call now and discover how Bosley Medical has advanced the science of natural hair restoration, how they use your own living hair to fill in the thin spots. You'll also meet people who were once losing their hair and see what they looked like then and now.
But here's the big question. Do you think my barber will remember me?
Learn about all your options. Call now and get the information you need to determine if hair restoration is right for you.
Night. It's when most of the world sleeps. A time to reset our clock so we can begin a new day. It's all part of the rhythm of life. But for many, this healthy cycle is disrupted because sleep doesn't always come easy. Fortunately, there's Ambien. Ambien is a prescription sleep aid that can help you get a full night's sleep. While natural sleep is best, Ambien helps you fall asleep fast, stay asleep longer, and wake rested and refreshed, not groggy the next morning. No wonder Ambien is the #1 prescribed sleep aid in America. Until you know how Ambien will affect you, you shouldn't drive or operate machinery. Side effects may include drowsiness, dizziness, and diarrhea. You shouldn't take it with alcohol. Patients who abuse prescription sleep aids may become dependent. Prescription sleep aids are most often taken for 7 to 10 days as needed. Your doctor will advise you about taking them longer. Take Ambien only when you can devote a full 7 to 8 hours to sleep and wake rested and ready to start your day. Talk to your doctor about Ambien. Ambien works like a dream.
Tonight, what's a father to do when his daughter wants to start dating?
Do you really think in 6 months I'll be better prepared to date?
No, but I'll be better prepared. 8 simple rules. Then Jim Belushi and Dan Aykroyd go back to when it all started.
Are you from Tennessee? Because you're the only 10 I see.
Catch 1 full hour of According to Jim. Then, for everyone who's ever worked too much and lost touch with their family.
So you had to ask Mom out on a date, huh?
She said yeah.
Your wife said yes?
Yeah.
Hey, all right.
The hit comedy Lost at Home, tonight on ABC.
America's best surgeons, dentists, and stylists change the lives of 2 people in ways they never imagined. Extreme Makeover, after The Bachelor, Wednesday on ABC.
World News Now Sports, brought to you by Ambien Sleep Aid.
The pro career of a top NFL prospect is up in the air after he was shot in the back during what police suspect is a gang-related shooting. His name is Dennis Weatherby, and he was hit by a single bullet which entered his back below his lungs, exited his torso, and then hit his left arm. He's a cornerback, used to play for Oregon State. He's expected to make a full recovery, but the incident may, and I say may, make him less attractive to pro teams. The NFL draft is this coming weekend. Tiger Woods is still the most dominating golfer around, but he now has plenty of company in the win column. ESPN's Scott Van Pelt says Woods is now part of golf's winning foursome.
"17 tournaments thus far on the PGA Tour. 4 men have conspired to win 11 of them. 39-year-old Davis Love III is on pace for his finest year ever. DL3 has 3 wins, the most recent earned Sunday at Harbortown. Love told his brother Mark, who was on the bag for the week, that he was going to chip in on 18 to tie for the lead. He did. Later, he nearly knocked the flag out of the hole on 18 in the 4th hole of a playoff with Woody Austin. It set up birdie and the win. It marked the 5th time that Davis Love III had won at Harbortown. Only Sam Snead with 8 wins in Greensboro and Jack Nicklaus with 6 wins at Augusta National have more wins on one course. Speaking of the Masters, last week Mike Weir, a month shy of his 33rd birthday, won his 3rd tournament of the year and his first major. Weir entered the season with only 3 wins in his career, but after he went winless a year ago, during the parade of newcomers, Weir worked harder than ever before in the offseason, and as you see, the results have been phenomenal. Tiger Woods is the 3rd man of this foursome with 3 wins this year. Granted, Tiger's only 27. He just seems older because he's already been so good for so long. After off-season knee surgery, Woody won his first event back. He also won at Bay Hill for the 4th consecutive year. That hasn't been done since Sarazen won his 4th Miami Open in a row in 1930. Tiger's only disappointment thus far was his foiled attempt to win his 3rd green jacket in a row. That's never been done before. Rounding out the group with a pair of wins, 33-year-old Ernie Els, who won the first 2 events of the year in Hawaii. That had never been done before either. In the first event of 2003, Els shattered the PGA Tour scoring record in relation to par, lighting up Kapalua to the tune of 31 under. We are guaranteed one newcomer this week. The Shell Houston Open heads to a new course after 28 years at the Woodlands.
31 under at Kapalua. That's big.
That's sports for this half hour?
When we come back on Car Lovers Fantasy World, New York's annual auto show.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
I'll take the red one.
Good choice. It's Jeep Days. Now for a limited time, qualified lessees can lease a Jeep Grand Cherokee for $349 a month and get our 770 powertrain warranty. It all adds up to the best values in America. Check one out today.
Your cheating heart will make you weak. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come.
Call a York dealer today. Done Right Commercial Refrigeration, Innovative Heating and Cooling Incorporated, or Mr. G's Heating and Air Conditioning Corporation.
Here's a look at some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead. Retired U.S. General Jay Garner flew to northern Iraq this morning to see more of what he needs to do as administrator of the reconstruction. Garner says he knows it's going to take hard work and a long time. The U.S. military decided to hire some help in Baghdad by holding a job fair. 200 applicants were expected. More than 1,000 Iraqis showed up for critical jobs aimed at getting the city back to normal. And Beijing is ordering tougher anti-SARS measures across China to find people exposed to the illness. China raised its SARS death toll to 92, putting the number of dead around the world at more than 200. And those are some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead.
Detroit may be the car capital of the world, but right now New York City is the place all the gearheads want to be. The city is hosting the 103rd New York International Automobile Show. So we sent 2 of our favorite car guys, World News Now editor Doug Roselius and Gizmo guy Dick DeBartolo, to check out the Hot Wheels.
It's the 2003 International New York Auto Show. Over 1,000 cars, trucks, SUV on display. By the end of the 10-day run, more than 1 million people will go through the Javits Center. This is great for the economy of New York City. And to raise a little extra cash, the cops are ticketing every one of these cars. It's a $500 fine to park on a carpet. Well, let's see what's new for 2003 and beyond. Come on. You know, you want your new car to be rust resistant. Now it can be bullet resistant. The Lincoln Town Car has BPS, which is...
Well, BPS stands for Ballistic Protection Series. And what we're offering here today is certain rifle level round protection, as commonly referred to in the industry.
Now, what if someone shoots out the tires?
We offer what we call a run flat ring, which is a polymer-based clamp that mounts around your wheel, so when the tire is deflated, it'll allow the customer to continue to move.
And approximate cost might be?
About $140,000.
You know, with all the people who shoot at me, I think it's worth it. A couple of years ago, the Honda Element was a concept car. Now you can buy a Honda Element. So what did they do? They came out with a new concept car, the Honda Element Studio E. Now, why is it the Studio E? Well, it has an amazing sound system. It also has a 42-inch plasma screen TV. Inside, you can plug in 3 musical instruments, a little studio, and the interior, you can wash it out with a hose. Just a little tip, when you wash it out with that hose, I would take out your 42-inch plasma TV first. It's a drive-in wherever you drive. Ever notice when you buy a car, everything seems to be an add-on option? What would it be like if you ordered a car with no options? Well, here you go. I think it's a little bit too plain, don't you? Hey, you know, ABC News said Ted Koppel overseas on assignment, but I ask you, who has the tougher job? Had to pour my own wine. I can't find a napkin. I'm not sure the air conditioning is 100% right. Mark, this is an amazing car. What are we in?
This is the Maybach 62, the longer of the 2 Maybach vehicles available.
And these are all custom built?
They are, yeah.
And what would a car like this cost?
This is just under $360,000.
And who buys a car like this?
Remarkable people.
Oh, remarkable people. I'm getting one. The Ford Escape is a popular car. Hybrid engines are popular engines, so an Escape with one will be available soon. Now, a hybrid engine, it's part combustion engine and part electric motor. So when you go into service, you may not need a mechanic, you might need an electrician. Out of every option I've seen on a car, this is the option I want most. Now, if you can't find a place to park, I think it's just great. You let your car hover for 3 hours. One of the reasons people come to the auto show to see the concept cars. This is the Infinity Triad. I love these gold wing doors. They open wide so even the person in the back seat can get in with ease. What's amazing about this car, the headlights actually turn as you turn so you can see around the corner. Now, a concept car means you can't buy it, but there's no reason you can't come to the auto show and drool. It's the 100th year anniversary of the Ford Motor Company. Remember the Model T? Well, this is the Model U. Now, why did it take 100 years to go from T to U? Well, it's a very special car. Sarah, come on in here and tell us about this very strange engine.
What we've got here is an internal combustion engine that runs on hydrogen instead of gasoline or another kind of fuel like that. And it does give you better fuel economy because you can get more efficiency with it.
And I like the seat belts. Tell us about them.
Now, the seat belts on here are 4-point seat belts, which we have found through a lot of research that not only do people like them better, they feel better, but they actually make you safer in a crash for protecting your upper body.
An amazing bit of engineering from Cadillac. The Cadillac 16 cylinders. Now, this is called DOD, displacement on demand. All 16 cylinders don't work all the time if you're not under load. Sometimes just 8 work. I don't think you have your choice of which 8. It has LED headlights, leather interior. I love the fact here that it's pillarless, so a lot of entry room. Now, Cadillac calls this a concept car, and I call it a please, can I have this car kind of car. Hey, you know what the folks at Dodge did? They took a 500 horsepower engine from the Viper and they put it in this. This is not a motorcycle. This is personal transportation. It can go 400 miles an hour. I'm very safety conscious. I did not go a mile over 350 miles an hour. This is just a concept, but it is amazing, and it's called the Tomahawk. Hey, you know one of the big problems at a big exhibit hall? How do you find your car in the parking lot? I was very clever. I put a flag on mine, but that's not my car. Oh, there's another car with a flag on it. This must be mine. No, wait, he's got a flag. This isn't mine. This isn't mine. This Grand Prix must be a very popular car. This is going to take a while. Bye. That's not my car.
$340,000 for a car?
Like he says, very incredible people buy it.
Obviously not us.
Obviously not.
More news coming up.
You're watching World News Now.
Why buy a flatbed when now you can enjoy any size Craftmatic 3 adjust?
Ball club is one of the great runs in the history of sport. San Antonio played great tonight. Best teams win 7-game series.
Crying? I don't know. The Spurs will play either the Dallas Mavericks or the Sacramento Kings, who play Game 7 of their semifinal series tomorrow in Dallas. Let's go to baseball. The owners have given their okay to the sale of the Anaheim Angels. Our corporate daddy, the Disney company, will get about $184 million for the world champs from businessman Arturo Moreno. The Angels themselves were in the Bronx last night getting their halos cleaned. Alfonso Soriano
and the 0-1.
Going downtown on Aaron Seeley. That was just the start. The Bombers won 10-4. Highest scoring game against the champion Angels this year. Probably won't affect the price, though. Oh, yeah.
What's up with Kobe crying?
They
got 3 rings. Let somebody else win for a change.
And Derek Fisher was crying.
They were all bawling like babies.
I don't know. Maybe they're so used to winning that it's just a shock to the system.
You know what? They've been spoiled. So I think it's time to let someone else take the championship.
Well, that's the thing. Did they think they was going to win every year?
Yeah, exactly. It was just going to be a given or something?
Right, exactly. It's over, guys. But just for now. They'll be back next year.
I'm sure they will.
And that is sports for this half hour.
When we come back, gourmet gadgets with the Gizmo guy.
ABC's World News Now will continue after this from our ABC stations.
The best values in America are at your Jeep dealer during Jeep Days. Starting with 0% financing for 60 months or a generous cash allowance on a 2004 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Or qualified lessees can now get a $349 a month lease on a Grand Cherokee packed with features like air, CD, and power windows. Add in our 770 powertrain limited warranty and you've got the best values in America. So hurry into Jeep Days at your Jeep dealer today because these offers end June 2nd.
I thought I would never meet someone great. I tried the bar scene. Well, you know how hard that can be. Then I tried Tango Personals, a great place to meet local people looking for real relationships. Plus, you can try it for free. You call the number, you exchange messages, then, if you want, you can connect on the phone live. Sometimes, all you need is an introduction.
It's the best call I ever made.
Try Tango Personals free, 646-507-5133.
Here's a look at some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead. The U.S. is warning citizens to postpone travel to Kenya because of the danger of terror attacks. Britain has also suspended all flights to Kenya after an al-Qaeda suspect reportedly returned to that country. Senate passage of a $350 billion package of tax cuts moves the issue into negotiations with the House, which approved a $550 billion plan. The Senate bill includes a temporary end to taxes on stock dividends. Women have new guidelines on breast cancer exams to consider. The American Cancer Society says women over 40 should get mammograms every year, but it says they do not need to worry about self-exams. And those are some of the stories ABC News will be following in the day ahead.
Well, we here at World News Now love to cook. We tape our favorite cooking shows, Nigella, Emerald, Iron Chef, all the greats. And we watch them in our free time during the day when we can't sleep. So, when it comes to gift giving, many of us are often confronted with that horrible dilemma. What do you get the chef that has everything? Well, thankfully, Gizmo guy Dick DeBartolo has been to the gourmet show in San Francisco, and he's here to save the day. Good morning,
Good morning. You're absolutely right. Out to San Francisco on Continental. They're still serving food, and I had more food at the gourmet show.
Oh,
I'm putting on my
bet.
tech specs.
Okay.
This is from LG, new
All right.
microwave oven, regular microwave oven. But look at this neat little addition.
Through the steam. Okay,
Through
let me
the
take a
steam,
look. Oh,
there
look at
is
that.
a toaster.
Oh, that's neat.
This is, you know, if you have a small apartment, an office,
Right.
small footprint, $130.
That's not bad.
No, it's very nice, and it's coming out probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Okay, so not out yet.
Not out
Great.
yet.
Okay.
Shipping now from LG.
All right.
Okay,
What do you got next?
Orca, the silicone glove. They say it's heat resistant to 500 degrees.
No kidding.
And you could pick up corn, boiling corn. Now, you want to verify that that is boiling?
That is boiling because I'm getting a nice facial right now. All right?
We've had it boiling for about the last half hour, so I am reaching in.
You don't feel
and
anything?
Don't feel anything.
Oh my gosh.
So you could reach in and get those veggies.
That's great.
The woman at the gourmet show said you could flip burgers on the grill with
I was just going to say, can you use them for like a fire logs or something and just move your logs with them?
You know, it's up to whatever up to 500 degrees, but if you're pulling a rack out in an oven or something.
Perfect.
And these are $20, and there's 2 new versions coming very shortly. Little pot holder for about $9 and a little trivet. Silicone up to 500
I like
degrees.
those. Those are useful.
I'm just going to reach over here and I'm going to shut our stove.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to unplug our stove so that we can definitely make sure that
we don't want a fire around here. Okay, so what's next? What's this thing?
This is brand new from Westinghouse. And what's neat about this guy, it's called Salad Express. And it's also a 2-in-1 appliance.
Okay.
You put it to the down position, and that will spin your salad and get the water out.
Yep.
You can do that electrically.
Okay.
Then, to save time, I'm not going to do it now. What you do is you take the basket out, you drop the salad back into this big bowl, then you can put it to the up position, and you can turn it on, and you can...
Oh my gosh, so it can slice and dice for you as well.
Exactly. And then you take that bowl and bring it to the table.
And presto, you got a salad.
It's
great.
Exactly. Now they're going to have an introductory price of only $40, and it comes with a grating wheel also, and then it'll go to $50.
Oh, I like that. I would use that.
Westinghouse Salad Express.
Okay.
Capresso, we all love Capresso. They make every kind of coffee maker. We all love the coffee team Lux. Well, they introduced to show their commercial grade grinder. It's a burr grinder. And the slower they say the slower you grind beans, the more aroma and flavor. So this uses a gear reduction, grinds very slowly, 16 different grinds.
Wow.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
So you can make everything from Turkish coffee into anything you want. That'll be shipping next month. The chrome version is under $140, and the black version's under $100.
Wow, but this is for the true gourmet.
The true
coffee
gourmet,
lover.
absolutely, and they call it their commercial grade.
Okay.
This guy is thermos ice wrap. Now this is very clever. What you do is you put this in the freezer. Then when you're going to go on your little picnic, you take the wine bottle and you put the ice around the wine bottle, and it's Velcro.
Right.
It's only $11.
Oh, that's great.
So by the time you get to the picnic, you have cool
chilled wine.
All
right.
This is my own brand. It's a screw-off cap. It gives you an idea of the quality of the wine that I bought.
No problem with that. All right, what is this fun stuff?
Eros won Best of Show, and I spoke to the people there, and what they said, Dick, everybody's drawer is full of all those tools in a big mess.
Yeah.
So what they've done, they've designed a set where one handle, each tool, goes into the one handle. Then when you're done with the tool, it goes back into its tray.
Oh, great
And they make every
idea.
kind of tool, and 4 of them will fit in one drawer. So you can have 16 tools all set to go.
So again, space-saving idea.
Space-saving. And
fabulous.
It starts at $22, and that's from Kitchen Art.
That's great. Okay.
Kuhn Recon has something called the Easy Store Whisk. Now, whisks tend to get stuck
Tangled.
in. Yes, you pull it out and you have 9 things stuck on it. Well, all you do is you run this little tab up, and it locks the whisk, so
That's
it
great.
stores flat.
That's very clever.
Under $15.
Great.
Kuhn Recon.
Okay.
Progressive International, that's this little oil container, and what it is, this is silicone, which means 450 degrees. You can grease it. This is the reservoir for the oil. So you squeeze this, fill it with oil, grease the pans.
Oh, so no messy towel or paper towel or anything like that. That's great.
And then store it, because
store the oil in there.
the little stopper,
Fantastic.
under $10.
Okay. What about this thing?
Ice tray.
Okay, but let me ask you something.
Yes.
Why the shape? I mean, what is that all
Any
about?
guesses?
So you can make little popsicles? I don't know.
It's very close. It's very.
Oh, is it really? Am I close?
It's very. What it does is it makes little round cylinders of ice.
Right.
So when you're going jogging, they fit through the neck of your water bottle.
Get out. That is great.
Or a soda bottle.
Right.
So you drop little spears of ice in.
That's fantastic, because you know what I've done? I've tried to cram it in my water
everybody
bottles.
does. Everybody does.
Okay,
and
that's
it's all
a great
in a
idea.
set. It's a few bucks, and they make one that goes over.
And we have to wrap up.
Okay,
But what is this
finally,
quickly?
this is printing press, so that you can make elegant party invitations, embossed stationery, and they have it for all different occasions: dinner parties, babies, etc.
Fantastic. Dick, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
All right, you're watching World News Now. We'll be right back.
Variety is the spice of life, even when you're losing weight. So, shake it up with Slim Fast Shakes.
Morning, Derek. Good morning. Hello? Yep, I'll hold,
Usual, please, Derek.
I was first.
Just these split ends at the back and thin it out, would you? Fine. Keep change.
What a day.
Thanks, Derek.
Very nice. Roger. Roger!
Right, where is he?
Whoa.
Where is he?
What?
Well, what on earth do you call this?
But I like it.
You don't like it.
I do.
Shut up, Jamie. Now look,
What
listen
are
to
you
me.
trying to say?
What
Where's
am I
my
trying to say?
ponytail?
My son looks like an ape.
Look, shout, madam.
Excuse me.
Have you got any
Excuse
idea
me.
how long it took me to grow that?
I have no idea
Nearly
whether your
2 and a
ponytail
half
is, sir.
years.
No, excuse me,
And
I'm
your
talking to
mate
them.
chops it off in less than 2 minutes.
You'll make the same man.
Have you
It's
seen
the same
this?
man.
Sir.
Derek! Can we just sort this
Yes,
out?
I'm mad. Right,
You're
now what are you going to
Your
do?
assistant. Where is
What are you going to do?
he?
Look, Derek, whatever your name is. You're the only
Except
person. There
when
was
Susie
another
went. Well, it wasn't
person
you.
here.
I'm free! I'm free!
That Mr. Bean, he sure is a walking disaster area. Well, that's the Bean for the night. Well, we hope that you've enjoyed it. If you want more, there's one way you can make sure there'll be more right here, and that's by calling 1-800-767-2121. And we can send you great thank you gifts, and you can be sure that Mr. Bean stays right here if you like him. If you don't, well, then don't call. But we hope that you will call. That's how it works here, because this is how we measure which Britcoms you like and which Britcoms you don't like. So if you like Mr. Bean, give us a call at the $60 membership level. We'll send you this great mug as a thank you gift with the animated Mr. Bean and his teddy right here. This is from the Lost episodes. This can be yours at the $60 membership level. We also have this great annual, 2003 Mr. Bean annual, and there's an animated series, and that's what this is from. This is actually a children's book based on the animated series. It's hardcover, and it features puzzles, games, quizzes, activities, and 4 illustrated stories. It's 62 pages. So if you have a little Mr. Bean fan around your house, this would be the perfect level to join us this evening. I actually think Mr. Bean is a lot like a child. He's very childlike and very charming. And if you're a Bean fan and have some Bean fans at home, join us at one of those 2 levels. That'll work. We also have this great combination. This is the whole Bean, I believe. And these are the Lost episodes, and you can have this on VHS, 3 VHS package, volume 1, 2, and 3, starring the incomparable Rowan Atkinson as Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean has won a tin full of international awards and built a cult following around the globe that's, well, frankly, a little frightening. And that can be yours on the VHS set at the $175 level. We also have a 3 DVD package, which includes additional features: the story of Bean, a 40-minute documentary, never before seen TV sketches, bus stop, library, blind date, Torval and Bean, Mr. Bean, the animated series trailer, photo gallery, biography, filmography, interactive menus, and scene selection. That's all a part of this 3 DVD package for the true Mr. Bean fan. That's right, the whole Bean contains all 14 scrummy episodes in one handy tin. 1-800-767-2121. We're going over to Holly, and she's going to tell you more about the thank you gifts.
I am, Teresa. There are plenty of wonderful things that we would be happy to send you. The most important thing, of course, is that you become a member of WLIW and you make an investment, and it's really a risk-free investment. There's wonderful programming on WLIW 365 days of the year, whether it's the political, if you're a news junkie, the political programming, the News Hour with Jim Lehrer, the BBC, that's brought to you by WLIW. If it's, the children's programming, that's brought to you by WLIW. If you have children in your life who are big fans of Big Bird and Elmo and Barney and Teletubbies and Between the Lions and Arthur and all of those wonderful shows, that's right here. If you have someone who's a cooking fan, that's also right here on WLIW. But tonight, we are celebrating Mr. Bean, and we're celebrating the Britcoms, and we're so glad that we've been able to be with you for this evening. Now, one of the wonderful things that we would love to send you when you call in and make your pledge to WLIW is the 2003 annual book, the Mr. Bean, The Lost Episodes. The Lost Episodes refers to the animated series based on his character, still those large caricature expressions with his and all of his goofiness and silliness. And there are stories to read and games to play. This will be a wonderful book to take on your own adventures. And it's also just a great thing for collectors as well, who are big Mr. Bean fans. Also, if you call in and make a pledge at the $175 level, there's a 3 VHS or a 3 DVD set chock full of Bean, basically. All sorts of different stories and all of the wonderful vignettes, some of which we've seen tonight. I think we saw Crazy Golf tonight. We've definitely seen the haircutting one. But there are more. There are tons on this tape. There are 5 sets on each tape, and each one of those includes 3 or 4 different vignettes. So lots and lots of Mr. Bean. If you look forward to relaxing on another rainy evening and want to have this ready for your viewing pleasure, then the best thing to do is to call in and make a pledge to WLIW. I started out talking a little bit about how this was a risk-free investment, and Mr. Bean takes risks. I'm not sure he knows they're risks at the time. I think that mainly it's the people around Mr. Bean who sort of take risks just in being in the same area as he is, because he's sort of a walking disaster. But there is nothing disastrous about pledging to public television. You can sit back for a year and certainly for the rest of the evening knowing that you've made a valuable pledge and really become an important member of your community by joining WLIW, your public broadcasting station.
That's right, Holly. It's not a disaster. In fact, it's very easy. And you can either call us here at 1-800-767-2121. We also have a website, www.wliw.org. So check us out there, too, and you can calmly and serenely look at all the wonderful programs and the thank you gifts and choose the ones that you want and get it done quick, just like that. It's also very quick right now with the volunteers standing by to pick up that phone, make that call. Maybe you'd like to join us at the $250 level, and we'll send you the Big Bean package. What a great thank you gift. We'd love to send that to you if you could join us at that level. It includes the 3 VHS set from Whole Bean Package, the animated Mr. Bean bonus VHS Mr. Bean mug. So there you go. That's the Big Bean package for the true Bean fans. So if you know a Bean fan, this is the time to call because time is running out. We're just about to go on to more great programming here on this rainy and cold Friday night. And we hope Mr. Bean has brought some joy into your life with his wonderful ways. He's a little scatterbrained disaster area, but he's ours. He's ours from the BBC. All the beautiful Britcoms are from the BBC, and you've probably seen some of our Battle of the Britcoms, where we actually let you decide which new series we're going to bring you, and that will be happening again soon, so stay tuned. Tonight we brought you some old standards that we know you love, with our wonderful Hyacinth Bouquet was here earlier this evening, and now we're enjoying Mr. Bean, or have been. So let us know which episode you preferred this evening. This is how we decide which episodes we should go and get. Join us at the $60 membership level, we'll send you that mug. Join us at the $175 membership level, we'll send you the 3 VHS set, the Big Bean set this evening. And that is, the Whole Bean contains all 14 scrummy episodes in one handy tin. And that can be yours at the $175 level. Let the volunteers know whether you want the DVD package or the VHS package. And of course tonight, our favorite level is the Big Bean package at the $250 membership level. Our volunteers have it all very simply written out, and as I mentioned earlier, you can go online, www.wliw.org, and find it there also. The important thing is that you call now, because time is running out in just a matter of moments. We're going on to more programming. We love to hear from you. This is your public television station, whether you like the children's programs, nature, the great music performance programs that we bring you, the concerts, or the Britcoms. This is your time to let us know how much you appreciate what we're doing. Let's go over to Holly one last time and hear about those thank you gifts again.
Thanks, Teresa. There are many wonderful things that we'd love to be able to send you. One thing that I do want to mention again is if you call in and make a pledge at the $60 level, there's that wonderful mug. I made the joke earlier this evening that perhaps coffee beans would go in your bean mug, but at any rate, it's a wonderful way to have that animated character based on Rowan Atkinson's tremendously funny character as part of your breakfast. This is one of those things, sort of like The Simpsons, where the animation of it sort of crosses over from kidland into adult land, because I think that all of the adult fans of Mr. Bean certainly enjoyed the animated episodes as well. Many of us know Rowan Atkinson from 4 Weddings and a Funeral, and Mr. Bean, of course, is quite a departure from his 4 Weddings and a Funeral role, but I think it's very interesting, of course, that he would sort of make such a broad shift, and it makes me think just a little bit about WLIW's programming schedule. You'll find such a diverse listing and lineup of programs. You can start in the morning with children's programming and end in the evening with Mr. Bean, and have everything from cooking shows to how-tos to serious dramas to live great performances to arts and music programming all in one day. This is truly a channel for everyone, and this is a chance for you to let everyone know that this programming is important to you. Once you're a member of WLIW, you can sort of sit back and watch guilt-free, but until you make that pledge and until you say, yes, I have been enjoying this programming and I would like to support it with my financial pledge, then you should have a little twinge of guilt as you watch some of this programming. We are happy to bring it to you. We're thrilled to be here with you this evening on this cold, rainy night. And we're so glad that you have been enjoying all of this programming, but this really is a chance to remind you that that programming does depend on you. Now, we do have some other thank you gifts that we'd love to send your way. If you make a pledge at the $100 level, there is the 2000 annual it's a Mr. Bean book is what it is. It's a hardcover book. It's made, I think, mainly for children, but again, collectors and adult fans, I think, would enjoy it just as much. There are several very funny stories. One of the things that I like a lot are the profiles, the fact files at the beginning. There's Mr. Bean, and everybody sort of knows those, but then there are also things like Teddy Bear and Mrs. Wicket and all of those funny characters. So if you've been enjoying this wonderful programming this evening, then don't forget, this is your chance to call WLIW and become a supporting member and support the programming that you've been enjoying.
Thank you, Holly. Thank you for being here tonight with us. Holly does a great job, and we're enjoying this evening with you, and we hope that you will give us a call at 1-800-767-2121. I'm reminded about the fact that we're bringing you British comedy here on your public television station, and public television is free to every household in the country. Just about 98% of households in the country has access to public television and to BritComs. Do you know this would not be true if you lived in London, because you would have to pay a television tax, a monthly tax, and that's the only way you would get what they call public television or any television over there. In order to own a television, you have to pay tax. So we don't do that here. Here is a volunteer system, an honor system. And we're hoping that you will come forward and make this wonderful programming available to everyone, so we can continue to make it available to everyone. There are some people who can't afford to become members, and you help them out when you join. So maybe if you are a member, you'd like to consider an additional gift this evening. It's a great idea, a great way to make the world just a little bit better, especially when it comes to great British comedy. Thank you for your calls. Thank you for your members. Have a good evening, and I hope you can enjoy the rest of the evening knowing you're a member. Thanks.
You're watching member-supported WLIW 21, New York.
Crowd roared and screamed. You could feel yourself caught up in that ferocious emotion.
Reaching 178 million homes around the world. BBC World.
Coming up next on WLIW 21.
Judy Collins, Tom and Dick, the Smothers Brothers, the Kingston Trio, the Highwaymen, the Brothers Four, Glenn Yarbrough, the Limelighters, Roger McGuinn, Barry Maguire, Randy Sparks and the Minstrels unite for history in a special celebration of American folk music.
Saturday night at 8:30 on WLIW 21. This is WLIW 21, New York, member-supported public television.
WLIW now joins the regularly scheduled program already in progress. WLIW 21's local broadcast of this program is made possible by TIAA Craft. How is it that some people always seem to make ends meet when you're sure that money was the last thing on their minds? TIAA Craft, managing money for people with other things to think about.
BBC World News is brought to you by WLIW New York. Funding of this presentation has been provided by the Freeman Foundation of New York and Stowe, Vermont.
Interview to an Arab television network. The ambassador says he can no longer work in the United States while it is, quote, destroying, ravaging, and killing his countrymen. He's going back to Iraq. Al-Douri is the first Iraqi official to concede defeat in the U.S.-led war. At the same time, as he passed by reporters today, he said, "I love New York."
Dozens of protesters standing out in the rain near Ground Zero tonight to mourn the victims of the war in Iraq. The group Women in Black and other protesters held a silent vigil on Church Street between Fulton and Vesey. The group say they will hold nightly vigils near Ground Zero until the end of the war.
A young Marine from Queens killed in Iraq is being remembered tonight as a son of New York. 21-year-old Corporal Robert Marcus Rodriguez was the youngest of 5 children, born in Brooklyn and raised in Queens. His funeral was held today in Cypress Hills. The Pentagon says he was one of 4 Marines who died when their tank went off a bridge. In Howell, New Jersey, another casualty of the Iraqi war was laid to rest. 23-year-old Corporal Michael Curtin was killed by a suicide bomber. That was on March 29th. New Jersey's governor ordered all flags in the state to fly at half-staff today. Curtin was buried with full military honors at a cemetery in Wall Township.
A development to tell you about involving the mayor of a New Jersey town who objected to yellow ribbons on municipal property at the start of the war. Tonight, that mayor is facing a recall campaign. Fieldsboro Mayor Edward Tyler has faced an onslaught of criticism for banning those ribbons. He said the displays could open the door to shows of support for less mainstream causes. Some residents objected, and now they say they plan to collect signatures for a petition to force a recall election. And we're back in 60 seconds.
When your clothes come right out of the slick fashion ads, it's easy to forget you didn't pay the outrageous prices. Marshalls.
Academy Award-winning director James Cameron is about to change the way you watch movies forever with a 3D real-life journey back to the Titanic. Today, prepare for an unscripted, groundbreaking, historic motion picture event. Ghosts of the Abyss, an immersive 3D adventure. Rated G. Advance tickets now on sale. Call 1-888-DISNEY-6.
Harlem neighbors are on edge tonight, looking out for a man exposing himself to girls.